Sometimes you're playing your handheld gaming PC, whether it be the Steam Deck, the Lenovo Legion Go, the ROG Ally, and sometimes you just don't have the performance that you want from it, right? You're playing a new AAA release, it's barely getting 30 FPS, or barely getting 40 or 50 or 60 ideally FPS, and you just need that little bit more oomph. Then OneX has a new product for you, and we're going to take a look at it. It is the OneXGPU, and it's a new external GPU solution that you could hook up to your handheld gaming PC via one cable, USB 4, USB-C 4.0, and basically boost the graphics performance of your device massively. And we're going to take a look at the benchmarks in this video. It's got RGB, and here's another pro for it. It's actually got an M.2 storage slot inside it. So basically you hook up this thing to your device with one cable, get 100-watt fast charging, have all these extra ports to use, and also be able to have that extra storage there for more games and more files and whatnot. It's absolutely phenomenal, and we're going to be taking a look at it. It's live right now on Indiegogo. Let's take a look. I'm Blazed2K, and if you love handheld gaming, please like, subscribe, click the bell icon. I try and keep you up to date on all the news in gaming and tech, and also do reviews, unboxings, and do a couple of live streams on this channel from time to time. If you want to support even more, click to join and become a member for exclusive live streams, videos, and early access stuff. So, I'm Blaze. Let's go.
Let's go.
So let's watch the rest of this trailer here really fast. So obviously here it is, the OneXGPU. Look at the size of it. First of all, the fact that you'd be able to just shove this in your backpack and take it with you with your handheld and maybe a keyboard and a mouse, and basically turn your handheld gaming PC into a fully fledged desktop gaming PC with pretty damn impressive performance. 18 gigabits memory speed. Obviously we're going to take a look at the benchmarks in a second, but this thing can do a lot. It's obviously got that M.2 slot in there for you to expand your storage on your device. Like I said, it's turning your handheld gaming PC into a full-fledged gaming PC setup, which is absolutely nuts. You know, you're going to get better performance in games, whether it be productivity stuff, 3D modeling you're doing. You know, you're going to get that better performance, and it looks pretty cool to boot as well, right? It's got that RGB, and it's pretty small, and it's got its own built-in cooling and all those freaking ports. Let's take a look at the Indiegogo here. So this is the Indiegogo. Let me scroll up here, scroll out. It's live right now. There's still early access slots, so you can pick this up for $599, down from the $789 it will be going for when the Indiegogo ends. Embark on the next frontier of power with the OneXGPU. Discover the world's smallest and lightest eGPU, redefining portable performance, unleash enhanced capacity and speed with diverse interfaces, including cutting-edge Oculink USB 4.0 port and an M.2 2280 SSD convenience slot, all catering to your unique needs, powered by the AMD Radeon RX 7600M XT for stellar graphics performance. All right, this thing's a beast. Wait till we look at the specs of this thing. So the OneXGPU offers a visual symphony with RGB breathing lights, making your setup as cool as it is powerful. Enjoy VC liquid cooling for efficient heat dissipation, and revel in the convenience of 280-watt powerful charging with 100-watt lightning fast reverse charging. OneXGPU is going to start a portable revolution, and the early bird price for the first 96 hours only is $599. So yeah, like I said, if you want to connect your handheld gaming PC up to your TV or a gaming monitor and use it as a fully fledged gaming PC with extra performance to boot, this is going to be a good option for you. Now, there is a caveat. It only works on devices with a USB-C 4 port or an Oculink port, okay? And not all devices, at least not all handhelds, have this. The Steam Deck, unfortunately, doesn't have USB-C 4.0. I wish they added that into the OLED model for those of us that like to maybe run Windows on our handhelds. Valve, I wish you'd added that. I would have made this thing just perfect, and I would have bought this to go with it, probably. We've obviously got the ROG Ally, which I have sitting next to me. This also doesn't have USB-C 4.0 because Asus decided to use a proprietary connector for their own GPU, eGPU unit, which is a little bit pricey, not worth it in my opinion. I just wish they put a USB-C 4.0 on there so we could buy external GPUs like this one from OneXPlayer or OneXGPU. So yeah, one device that does thankfully have USB-C 4.0 ports in abundance is the Lenovo Legion Go. It's got two on the top and one on the bottom here. You see it? So yeah, this thing will work perfectly with a CGPU unit, and I know a lot of you guys are picking up the Lenovo Legion Go right now. So this might be a nice little companion piece for the Lenovo Legion Go. Let's get back into the specs and stuff here. So as you can see, it supports extra storage via M.2 and adds a lot of functionality. So obviously it's using the 7600M XT graphics, RDNA 3.0, 2300 MHz game frequency, 6nm manufacturing process, which is very modern. It's very portable, so you can slip it in your backpack if you're heading out, going to a LAN party, or just take it out to school or work and want to get a little bit of productivity stuff done on the side. This is going to be very portable, very easy to shove on a plane or something, in your bag when you're flying or traveling, wherever you might happen to be going. It's got RGB lights, which I'd imagine you'll be able to turn off if you don't want them on, if you don't want to look like a total pro gamer. Obviously, pretty fast charging, one cable into the eGPU, gives you your graphics bump, your charging, and all the connectivity with the ports. And obviously, the eGPU uses its own charging cord, so to be expected, right? Because I don't think the handheld would be able to power the eGPU and provide all that functionality with the charging out speed, power. It's got air cooling and VC heat dissipation, diverse range of interfaces, USB-C 4.0. Let me just zoom into this so it's a little bit easier for you to see here. USB-C 4.0, OcuLink. So not all devices have OcuLink. OcuLink's actually better. It's got higher bandwidth than the USB-C 4.0. Hopefully that changes in the future. But OcuLink is a connection that a lot of GPD Win devices and a lot of future Ayaneo devices are going to be having to give you that better bandwidth, better performance when using this thing as an external GPU. USB-C 4.0 is still going to be good. It's just not going to let you access the full bandwidth that this card puts out, right? USB 3.2, two of those USB-A ports, which is nice on the side there. HDMI 2.1 TMDS times 2, so we're going to get two HDMI 2.1 ports. What I find weird about this is that it says 4K 60 Hz. Typically, HDMI 2.1 supports 4K 120, so I'm not sure why that is, but it does have two DisplayPort 2.0 ports, which does, in fact, support 4K 120 Hz. And a lot of monitors that you happen to use typically have a DisplayPort on the back of the menu, so that shouldn't be an issue. And it does support Ethernet as well. RJ45 connector, pretty sweet. Obviously, they're pushing the 7600M T here. Let's take a look at some of the benchmarks here. So obviously, they're comparing it with full-size desktop cards here, and it's performing pretty damn well. It's performing up there. In fact, it's almost performing better than a freaking NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4070 desktop card. We'd have to test that ourselves to see the validity of that claim, but if that's the case, that is pretty freaking incredible. And it just smashes the RTX 3060 mobile that's in a lot of gaming laptops, right? That's pretty cool. Here's a comparison here between the 7600MT against the GPUs that are in the 6800U handhelds, the Z1 Extreme handhelds like the ROG Ally, Lenovo Legion Go, and the 7840U, which obviously have in the Ayaneo devices and the GPD devices. And as you can see, we'll look at the 78M here, which is currently the GPU that's in the ROG Ally and the Lenovo Legion Go. It's scoring 3450 in the 3D Mark score, whereas this external GPU is scoring 10,500. Now, to put that into perspective, that is way more than double the performance, almost triple the performance here over the Z1 Extreme 780M. Sorry, I can't talk. I've not been filming videos for a while. My speech is a little bit messed up. I'm trying to get back into the rhythm of talking quite a lot. So yeah, that's almost triple the performance there, which is, for the size of this eGPU, is just fantastic here. And here we're going to take a look at a comparison between an RTX 3060 desktop running games at 2560 by 1440p. Again, that's an important part of this, right, is that it's running these games at 1440p, which is phenomenal. God of War, it's getting 74 FPS, Fortnite 74, Forza Horizon 5 74, Cyberpunk 2077 80, Sniper Elite 580, and then you look at this, Assassin's Creed Valhalla 101 FPS, 109 for Division 2, Witcher 3 132, Warzone 160 FPS, and Hitman 3 177. This looks like it could rival my freaking desktop gaming PC here, guys. This is incredible. And those frame rates look pretty believable to me. And look at that, that's a 3060 desktop there at 1440p. This thing's just demolishing it. Now, I've got a feeling this is when you're connecting it up to your device with the OcuLink port, which obviously the Lenovo Legion Go doesn't have. I think the USB-C 4.0 port won't be far behind this performance, but I wish it told me. I wish it told me how it got those benchmarks, whether it was the Oculink port or the USB-C 4. So RDNA 3 graphics, obviously, it's going to be running things a lot nicer and better than, obviously, the older generation. It's got 8 gigabytes of GDDR6 for those games that have, you know, higher demands as far as high resolution textures like Red Dead, Hogwarts, all those sorts of games. And look how nice it fits into your setup. It's literally turning your handheld gaming PC into a fully fledged gaming PC setup. Forget the big towers. This is the way PC gaming should be, right? Look at that. How nice does that look with the RGB? Hopefully you can turn the RGB off. So yeah, 21.4 teraflops and 2048 stream processors. Cool. It weighs just 798 grams. Not bad. I mean, that is pretty hefty, but in a small package, I don't mind that too much. And again, having that M.2 slot inside of it for expanding your storage on your device, you know, being able to hook up your Steam Deck, not your Steam Deck, but your Lenovo Legion Go to this thing and having expanded storage, 4 terabyte extra storage space, and have all those ports and functionality, that is pretty phenomenal. The options are damn near endless. So obviously they put a little bit of time into explaining their cooling process to keep this thing nice and cool with a fan. Pretty cool. Tell you about the power consumption, the noise level, and whatnot. And yeah, you don't have to just use this with your gaming handheld PCs. It should work with just about any device that supports USB-C 4. So laptops, your MacBook even, tablets, mini PCs, you name it, this thing will give you a performance boost and just expanded functionality for everything, right? So it supports devices that feature an Oculink interface, Thunderbolt 3, Thunderbolt 4, and or USB 4.0, which is nice. So let's take a look at the prices here, and this is the price that I'm really focusing on here, and we're going to just cover because they're trying to bundle in a bunch of other OneXGPU or one netbook devices. Frankly, I would just buy this. I think this is the main one that most people are going to buy, and that is the OneXGPU. It's $599. It's shipping in January 2024, and only 13 out of 50 have been claimed. It's 24% off, like I said. So that is a pretty reasonable price. It's around the price, just a little bit less than the Steam Deck OLED, obviously. If you want double or triple the performance in games, you know, on your handheld, bear in mind, it's very specific as to what handheld this works with. So for devices that have USB 4, like the Lenovo Legion Go, this is definitely worth, pardon me, this is definitely worth thinking for like something like the Lenovo Legion Go. Sadly, they're not going to work with the Steam Deck, not going to work with the ROG Ally. Will work with your Ayaneo and your GPD devices that support Oculink and obviously USB-C 4 and a range of other devices, including their One X player and their One X Mini. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Do you think this is the way that PC gaming's going? With having like a portable standalone device and then connecting up an EGPU unit like this one here to it for that extra desktop level performance. I'm curious to know what you think. Let me know. Pardon me. I keep coughing, choking, mixing up my words today. What's wrong with me? But yeah, do you think that's the way PC gaming is going? It's certainly a lot more convenient and space saving, right? Having just 2 little devices that you put up on your desk in front of your mouse and keyboard and having like desktop level performance. It's exciting. It's an exciting time to be a portable gamer, and I'd love to know what you think. Anyways, guys, like I said, go check out our Pixelbuys website if you haven't already. Go subscribe, put your email in, you'll get some cool emails if you're looking for gift ideas, buying guides, news and reviews on tech and all that good stuff, pop culture, including Oreos. Put your email in, you'll get some cool emails about some cool new products that we're interested in and you might be interested in too. And I'll see you in the next video. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm Blaze2K, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.